Hello, and welcome to Unexplained Possibilities in case you missed it for August 2019. I'm Melvin, and let's jump right into it. So, first thing I want to mention is cancer sucks. Now, you might be saying that's kind of random. Why is that? And in case you missed it, that part isn't, but I do want to say cancer sucks. The in case you missed it, and also a way of bringing awareness. A good friend of mine, Keelan, is doing a walk to help find the cure for ovarian cancer. She's trying to raise funds that will, of course, go into research to find a cure. The walk is called the Walk of Hope, and it's in Canada. She's Canadian. She's doing this because she actually lost her mother to cancer. The particular strain called BRCA2. So this is something that's very close to her heart, and since she's a good friend of mine, it's close to my heart. So I wanted to raise awareness and see if we could get a little bit more support for her. So if you'd like to help and support Keelan, go ahead and click the link in the description box below. And also, don't feel like you have to donate something. No, just saying, hey, you go girl, or just leaving her a positive message or something like that, that'll go a long way. Just let her know that there are people who support her, and I would appreciate it, and I know she would doubly appreciate it. So thank you guys in advance. As kids, we have a habit of getting messy, putting our hands in things, possibly eating stuff that we shouldn't do, and other times putting things on our faces that probably don't belong there. Well, one particular person, a Jamie Biscaglia, did not grow out of the putting things on your face that don't belong there. In fact, because of what she put on her face, it actually put her in the hospital. Jamie was participating in a fishing derby in Tacoma Narrows. While she was fishing, it hit her she probably wasn't going to win, but she saw another opportunity for success. She spotted an octopus that one of her friends caught. So, what did she do? She got the octopus and put it on her face. The reason for this is because there was a picture contest going on, and you could win $100 for the best picture. Needless to say, this is where things go downhill. The octopus decided not to leave her face. Instead, it drove its beak into her chin, and it bit down hard. According to Jamie, there's still a pus pocket and there's a spot. Jamie didn't immediately go to the hospital. Instead, after bleeding for 30 minutes straight, she went home and cooked some dinner. That was probably not a smart idea, as 2 days later, her face was paralyzed and there was a lot of swelling. Right now, she is on antibiotics, and hopefully that will help her get better. Now, as for the octopus, well, I guess she somewhat got the last laugh as she boiled and grilled it and served it on a salad. Jamie offers this little bit of advice, which is something we should have known as kids growing up. Know what you're touching beforehand. So, if you guys listen to Unexplained Possibilities, you know I talk about eating every now and then because, well, I like eating. I don't think I have a disorder, but in case I do, there is a controversial new thing popping up. Right now, it's only in the research stage, and well, this could become the future, and it's a future I would not want. Microchips are being implanted in the minds of obese people that will shock them whenever they think about food. Yeah, you heard that correctly. Stanford University researchers want to explore whether or not shocking an obese person due to a microchip in their brain will help them gain more control over eating and ultimately help them lose their weight. Right now, there are 6 obese people who signed up for this trial, and the chip will monitor brain activity for 6 months before the electric stimulation is activated. It's believed that this will help to identify the pattern of activity that signals the start of binge eating. The researchers said their primary goal is to discover if such a procedure is safe and, in turn, if it can be effective. So, if you are interested in something like this, well, this is what you need to know so you could qualify for the study. You have to have a body mass index of more than 45, not lost weight from gastric bypass surgery or congenitive behavioral therapy, and you will be eligible to take part. Of course, I'm pretty sure it's more to it than that, but that's what they're saying right now. The researcher said that the procedure is not intended for people who only need to or want to lose a small amount of weight. So yeah, microchips in the brain, what can possibly go wrong? The scary thing is, this is going to set a precedent, if it works, to chipping people and who knows what else. So that Orwellian future is looking that much brighter. People like getting high. Sometimes they'll use weed, sometimes they'll use coke, and sometimes they'll use meth, whatever. They like it, they enjoy it. Now, being that a good portion of that is illegal, they tend to try and hide their drugs. Now, it's not too many places on the human body that you can hide such things. However, one woman from Louisiana tried to be a little bit slicker than what she thought the cops were. Didn't exactly work out for her. Her name is Ashley Beth Rowland, who's 23, and she was accused of stealing $5,000 from an apartment of a man that she was staying with for about a week. Ashley was eventually picked up by police and taken to jail, and in jail they do searches and all that. Well, interestingly enough, according to documents, a female correctional officer later searched Rowland, and inside of Rowland's vagina discovered $6,233 along with a clear plastic bag of roughly 1 gram of meth, which Ashley denied was hers. Due to this, Ashley was charged with theft and narcotics possession. Her bond is $8,000, and who knows, she might actually have the money up there somewhere to bail out. And finally, I am going to leave you with a little video. And, well, just take a look at the video.
Lots of people woke up in Virginia today and found an old school TV set sitting on the front porch.
That's scary.
And that guy with it on his head delivering that. A security camera there catching a couple of guys doing this. Better outfit there, I think. They dropped off more than 50 of these with no apparent rhyme or reason for who got one or why.
I thought my son brought it home, but apparently not. They had way too much time on their hands if they had all these TVs and spread them out all over, all over the neighborhood. I think it's just a prank. Some college students who are just bored.
Summer and people are getting ready to go back to school. Maybe TV Man was he was just ready to strike to put a little humor into our lives.
I guess. Turns out the guy called TV Man there did the same thing about a year ago. Police say the only real crime here is illegal dumping.
Oh! I mean, those are heavy too.
Yeah, some of those big boxes.
I mean,
yeah,
that was
a lot of work. I don't really know.
I just don't know. It just that part just kind of scares me a little bit.
Nice outfit though.
I think it's pretty cool.
Do you?
Yeah.
What if somebody did that at your?
Do you have an old school?
And with that, we have reached the conclusion of In Case You Missed It for August 2019. Now guys, remember to check the description box below, click on the link to support Keelan and send her a message of good luck and that she can do it. And also, if you haven't done so already, remember to subscribe to Unexplained Possibilities and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Reddit. with all that said, we'll be seeing you in September.